Lisa and her family arrive in Singapore in the late afternoon. The air is warm and a little humid, and the sky is a soft orange color. It is their first time in Singapore and their first time in a big, modern, tropical city. They feel excited, a little tired, and very happy. In their small hotel near Marina Bay, Lisa looks out of the window. She sees tall glass buildings, green trees along the road, and a wide river below. Bright lights start to shine as the sun goes down. She smiles and calls her family. "Mum, Dad, Max, come and see," Lisa says. Mum stands up slowly. She is still a bit tired from the flight. Dad stretches his arms and yawns. Max, Lisa's little brother, jumps out of bed very fast. He runs to the window. "Wow," he says. "The buildings are so high and the lights are so bright. It looks like a future city." Mum walks to the window and smiles. "It's beautiful," she says. "Tonight will be our big Singapore adventure." They all go down to a small food court next to the hotel. The place is busy but friendly. The smell of rice, noodles, and grilled meat fills the air. A woman in a simple t-shirt and apron smiles at them. "Hello, welcome," she says. They sit at a table near a big fan. Outside, the sky is getting dark and the city lights reflect on the water. Inside, the family eats warm food and drinks cold juice. Lisa feels relaxed and safe. Dad takes out a small notebook. "Today we learn some local words," he says. "We are in Singapore. Let's try." He writes 2 words in the notebook. "La," he says. People sometimes say this at the end of a sentence. It makes the sentence sound friendly. The family repeats "la." Then Dad writes another word. "Shiok," he says. People say this when something feels very good or delicious. The family repeats shiok and laughs softly. "Good," Mum says. Now we can speak a little like local people. After dinner, the family walks outside. Lisa wears a light t-shirt, shorts, and comfortable shoes. Max wears a yellow t-shirt with a small lion picture on it. Mum and Dad wear thin shirts and carry a small bag with water. The warm night air touches their faces. The sound of cars, people talking, and soft music fills the street. But it still feels calm and safe. They walk to the river. The water shines with the colors of the city lights. Tall buildings stand on both sides like quiet giants. Lisa looks around. "Listen," she says. "You can hear many languages." Max listens. He hears English, Chinese, and other languages he does not know. "This is amazing," he says. "I love Singapore." They walk to a famous statue by the water. It has the head of a lion and the body of a fish. Water comes out of its mouth and falls into the river. A small sign says Merlion. Dad takes a photo of Lisa and Max in front of the statue. "Say shiok." Dad says shiok. They shout and laugh. After some time, they sit on a low wall and look at the light show in the distance. Colorful lights move on the big hotel towers near the bay. Soft music plays across the water. Lisa feels a little thrill in her chest. This is the place of their Singapore adventure. The next morning, the family wakes up early. They eat breakfast at the hotel and then go outside again. Today, they will visit gardens by the bay. They walk along a clean, wide path. Trees and flowers grow on both sides. Soon, they see something very special. Tall metal trees stand in front of them. Green plants grow on the sides of these trees. They are called super trees. Max's eyes grow wide. They look like trees from another planet, he says. A friendly guide waits near the entrance. She wears a green shirt and a name tag. "Hello, my name is May," she says. "I am your guide today." "Hello, May," the family says. May smiles and points at the super trees. "Today we walk in the garden, go up to the skyway, and see many plants," she explains. "It will be fun and easy." They follow May along a path. Birds sing in the trees and small fountains splash softly. May stops and turns to them. "Let's learn some words," she says. She points at a big green plant. "This is a fern," she says. The family repeats fern. She points to some bright pink flowers. "These are orchids," she says. "Orchids," they say. She points up at the metal tree. "Super tree," she says. "Super tree," they answer. May smiles. "Good, now let me teach you one more local word," she says. She holds up a thumb. When something is very nice, you can say "sociok." "Sociok," the family repeats and laughs. They take an elevator up to the skyway, a high bridge between two trees. Lisa feels a little scared, but also excited. When she steps out, the city is below her. She can see the river, the tall buildings, and the curved roof of a big museum. The wind is soft and warm on her face. "It's so shiok," she whispers. As they walk slowly across the skyway, Max looks down through the gaps in the floor. "Look, the people are so small," he says. Mum holds his hand. "Be careful, little explorer," she says. Dad takes a video of the family walking and laughing together. Later, they go back down to the ground and walk into a cool glass building. Inside, there is a tall green mountain covered with plants and a waterfall. Water falls from the top like white rain. Tiny drops touch Lisa's arms and face. "It feels like a cold shower in the jungle," she says. They walk around the mountain on small paths and bridges. They see flowers, trees, and little signs with names. Max finds a small wooden bench under a plant. On the bench, there is a simple paper card. It has a picture of a small lion with a fish tail, like the Merlion. Under the picture, someone wrote 3 words: "More family adventures." Lisa picks up the card carefully. The paper feels a little soft and cool in her hand. "Mum," she says, "look at this. It looks special." Mum looks at the card. "I think it is someone's wish," she says softly. "Maybe they forgot it here." May comes closer and looks at the card. She is quiet for a moment. "Is it important?" Dad asks. May smiles a little, but her eyes look thoughtful. "Maybe it is a wish for you too," she says. "A wish for more happy times together." Lisa holds the card and feels a small shiver, but she is not cold. She feels curious and warm inside. "Can we keep it?" Max asks. May looks at the plants and the tall glass roof. Maybe, she says, or maybe it wants to travel with you for a while. Lisa closes her fingers around the card. She looks up at the plants and the clear glass above. She does not know why, but she feels that something interesting will happen on their next trip to when they walk back out into the warm afternoon. The paper card rests in Lisa's pocket. The family talks and laughs as they walk. They plan to visit Chinatown that evening and try new food. Lisa touches the card again and again. She thinks, will this wish bring us to another country soon? Will we have more family adventures together? She does not know the answers yet, but tomorrow is another day in Singapore, and their city adventure is not over.